Good morning, guys. This is Crazy Cat Lady Diamond Painting. Figured I'd jump on here for a little bit while I've got a minute. I was going to this weekend, but I kept falling asleep over and over again, which might get even worse. They're discussing right now at work possibly switching us from right now. I work 4 10-hour shifts, Monday through Thursday. Then I get supposed to get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. But Friday is the day that they're allowed to call mandatory overtime. So they have been for quite a while. Well, now I guess they are now floating the idea and rolling it around a little bit to see how it flies about switching us to 5 10s a week, taking our Friday, turning it into part of our regular shift. So we'll be working a regular 50 hours a week, and Saturday will be our overtime day. I just freaking saw a hair. I see it. But anyways, yeah, they're talking about 5 10-hour shifts and then Saturday being our overtime day, which is going to take me down to 1 day off a week. So I am very not happy with that. I have little enough time already. So I don't know. That happens, I'm going to have to seriously cut a lot of the things that I do on the weekends, one being my Sunday and sometimes Saturday things. So I don't know right now. I'm just waiting to hear about it. Right now, I just figured I'd get on here. Plus, I wanted to see what it looks like in the. I really like the dark that goes across there. Wanted to see what it looks like on the camera because it looks different on the camera. Because I'm unsure about the crystals next to the ABs. Yeah, don't look bad. Okay. All right, I approve. I was watching Only Murders in the Building. I started over again from season 1, episode 1. I think I'm on season 3 now. But been doing the drills and chills. I'm like, I have got to fill in all of this white and get working on this red because it's almost the end of September. It is September 23rd, and I'm still working on this, which I started looking at the drills that I have so far. I might have to order some more of these specialty drills, possibly from another site or from that site, and just do replacements to get it through. I already had a thing with the L's. Some of the L's were crystals, some of them were ABs. So I had two different sets of L's replacements besides the regular L drill. So I've really got to get this thing done. And I've started doing everything with my single because the specialty drills really stick to the wax a lot. So I got tired of that, started just using my single placer. The H's, do I have them all? Nope. Oh, this is going to be very odd this year because, like, usually October, November, right, November, December area, we start getting days off a lot. They just come around and they're like, yeah, we don't have enough work. Do you want to go home? To which I always say, don't ask me if I want to, just let me know when I can leave. But not looking like they're going to be having that this year since we've decided to start throwing around the idea of 56 hours instead of 46 hours. I'm like, oh, great. I'm at my 2 year point now. And when I started last year, they had two, maybe three. Oh, there's a lot of H's through there. So I'm going to need crystal H's too. Yeah, let me just do this. This is why I'm doing all of the white because the white is ABs. So I'm like, you know what? I've got to get all these H's, all the white tone done up so I can see what kind of reds I need. I think it's one. No, that's not. That's a crystal. Which is why I'm like, yeah, let me get all the whites done and then do all the red I can, figure out what I need to get ordered, because I guarantee I've got to order some other stuff to finish this. Maybe, because I was also thinking of just using ones I have, which regardless, I've got to get all of the stuff filled in that I have the stuff for first before I decide on that. Ugh, they're falling out. Oh, because that's getting plugged with junk. There it goes. Oh, did I pull it that? No. Oh, let me see. I need to do this in orderly fashion so I don't miss any. The outer rim first. So that really knocked me for a loop here and that. It's like, oh, great. I started working this job because I was like, yes, 4 days on, 3 days off, perfect. And I still work full time. Hell yeah. And now I'm like, oh, I'm an older gal. I'm not looking to work a billion hours like I used to. Well, since I already started messing up on the outer edge thing, let me double check and make sure I've got These lower ones done here. Yeah, see the H's go all down in that one. Nope. And honestly, that's got an awful lot of white around it already, too. Oh, goodness. Well, at least with Tiger's Heart, I don't have to keep making decisions on it and everything. I can just go straight through it just with what they've got, and without the specialties, I can use my multi-placer, which actually this one's having a lot of, not really confetti, but where it's like steps instead of a bunch of them in a row. They're really spread out. Doing any of those, not doing any of those. I'm gonna let that whole row. Mm, Just really got to start rocking and rolling on this sucker and get it done. Burned myself out on that giant one that ended up not turning out right anyway. But took my big guy out Friday and got his nails done, which I need to sign him up for another one. I figured go for every couple of weeks. I don't know if I should do every couple of weeks or once a month getting the nails done. I should just keep an eye on them, and as soon as I think they're long enough to be able to be done again, get them in there because, well, long enough. They are absolutely long enough. Oh yeah, I'm not doing the inside of that one. Does that mean I've got all my H's over here done? It's outer edges. I was doing these and I started getting scared. I'm like, is this gonna look weird having ABs and crystals on the same thing, like right next to each other? It doesn't look too bad though. It's kind of neat. That'll be enough of that. All the rest are internal. And I think I want them to be crystal. Ah, let's keep whipping this thing around every which way. Ugh, I can't wait till this is done at this point. I'm just, ugh, it's so much. Ah, what are you doing? Willie! Barking at the cats like they're not allowed to have water in here. That's cute. I'll tell you. Jeez, a lot of H's over here. I know you are not over there protecting your water. Oh, let's see. Think I'll leave all of those. Please tell me my son didn't just wake up. I hear my son up there. Oh, well, here we go. He'll be down here in a minute. Yep, that's him. Well, how much of I think all of those ones. A five. I just got done with five. That's J. That's L. That's one. Here's five. I missed one. All right, and now it's trying to grab too many at once. There. Well, geez, there's another one. Great. Guess I should have just grabbed the two that I had. How much you want to bet? He's up there in the bathroom. He's going to hear me talking and know that I'm doing a video, and he'll come straight down. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, there's more fives. Ah. Yes. Unless no, unless I decided to leave them, but these two I wouldn't have. Okay. Is that a fact? Man, I missed a lot over here. Rushing and getting tired. Is that it? Okay. Now, as far as my H's go,
It's kind of, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but it's kind of cool. We know what's wrong with Tipsy now.
I already knew it was a neurologic problem.
Yes, never knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, the actual name of it.
Sure don't seem to bother you much, don't you?
Let's move on to
The chicken was fucking great. JT was really surprised to wake up to that. He was happy as fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was skipping it.
Yeah, we just didn't see it coming.
Okay. Gee, I've got two.
I'll be taking care of the litter boxes in a while here. It's probably about time for that.
H I just did. I need.
You really gonna munch that plant right in front of me? I gotta kick your ass, boy. I gotta kick your fucking ass. Your fucking ass.
All right now.
Oh boy.
The heck?
Oh.
What's going on right now? You know, moved it and everything. Look at that. Ah, my darling dears. Well, now I can't get it to stand up right. Oh, beautiful.
Might take one or two of your French bread pizzas if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the still are yours. I'd rather bring it up with you. It's like I told them. It's like I don't care if you take a little bit of my shit. At least forewarn me first.
And there's more fives.
I still don't know
Man, I
how the
missed a
hell
lot of
those things.
these.
I'm getting those upstairs in my apartment. I noticed the kid yesterday. I was scratching my leg, and one of your reds was on my leg.
Probably because they keep getting knocked all over the place. Oh, probably from Sarge because he knocked a thing of them over up across there, and now he lays there. So I guarantee
So
he's
they're
laying
stuck in
in
his
them, and they're
fur.
getting
He
in
went
his fur.
upstairs, and yeah, yeah, that makes sense actually. By the way, Sarge, I couldn't help but notice you've been less insistent on going outside lately. Not expecting that to keep up, but good job, buddy. Oddly, it's Floofy who's been really looking to make some breaks for you.
Here's There's a lot of M's up through there that I'm gonna have to get Crystal for. Oh, this is fairy dust. Pixie dust. don't think I'm doing any of this internally.
Yeah, JT apparently really likes one of those edibles you got him. I can't say I blame him. He gave me some too, those Barracuda bars. Just like your Cosmic Crunchers, those things are so damn good. You can't taste the weed at all. Like, at all. Even JT's like, yeah, I might want to watch it. These things are dangerous. I don't really notice the difference between Dazit or Rosen and Dabs, but still pretty good. I do say I like the texture a little bit better. A little bit easier to smoke it. But you're just in a good mood today, huh, buddy?
Yeah, I forgot about that part. My daughter's boyfriend's birthday was this weekend. So he said he wanted to go to, I keep thinking distillery, the dispensary. So I took him there and he got a bunch of stuff. And then he got some of the stuff that my son was saying he wanted too. My son does the dabs or wax or whatever. It is legal here now. I was growing plants for him. He has severe ADHD. And for years, he refused to try cannabis for it until he finally tried it. And then he's like, man, I should have tried this years ago. I said, I told you. I can't do it myself because I have NCS, which gives me low blood pressure, my heat intolerance stuff. If I smoke weed or do any of that stuff, it makes me faint. Well, if I do it 2 days in a row, so I just don't. Should I frankly don't have the time. All I do is work and sleep, so whatever. Oh. But yeah, when my son found out I was taking my daughter's boyfriend, he's like, "Oh, get me some flour too while you're there." So, but yeah, I grow a couple plants a year for them. And they I usually take them down and clean them. Last year they did it. Figure get them used to doing it on their own. I love growing the plants because they're beautiful. So my brother's like, "Why are you growing plants for them when you don't even smoke?" I'm like, because I like growing the plants. They're beautiful, and I keep fighting. I keep buying ones that are supposed to turn purple, and I still haven't got. I guess you got to stress them to make them turn purple, and I'm like, I am not the one to be stressing my plants out. So, probably never gonna see a purple one. So at the dispensaries, they sell clones. I ran out of seeds this year, so I just went and grabbed a couple of their clones and I just grow them in a greenhouse outside. Used to grow them inside, but now that work keeps getting crazy. Oh. Well, I used to grow them indoors in the winter too, but now I grow so many of them. Well, just one or two outside. They grow so huge that it keeps them through the whole winter and through this most of the summer. They're just now getting to where they need to buy some, so mm, good deal as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I want to see. Well, I'm not even going to judge by what they get this year because I was growing them both in one greenhouse for quite some time before I got my second greenhouse set up. So the one didn't get as big as what it should have. Oh no, I just put one inside. Hmm. Do I? No, I'm not leaving it. Wow, that popped right off. That's cool. Hmm. Yeah, it's not the thing I would discuss on here, but since my son feels the need to keep popping in while I'm doing videos to run his mouth, there you go. Hope I have N too. Well, I should. There's a lot up inside of there. You know, some of these are going to go inside here. Since they're right at the border between the two. You know, I think I am. I think I'm going to fill in all the M's. Since it's the edge, so it's kind of the border of both colors. Yeah, that don't look bad. Come on now. And it keeps scratching my parasol because my boy goes over here and starts shoving it in that direction. Darling little deer over there. We actually got a good rain yesterday. That was pretty cool. It had said we were going to get rain for 3 or 4 days. Let's see what it says now. Oh, I'm going to keep it on that. I was watching this girl talking about different hacks she saw on TikTok. I almost said TikTok for diamond painting. So I want to finish watching that. Although a lot of them are things that 81 degrees and rain. Oh, great. I'm going to have to at least take my neck cooler. Yeah, it's supposed to rain. It rained yesterday. It's going to rain today, tomorrow, and the day after. Yeah, let me get a nice full 4 days of rain. Mm. I'm from the Midwest, so you know the whole Midwest, and we need it. We sure did need it. Well, darn it. It's starting to they got the thing on too. I don't know why they're staying on. All right, now, do I do all of these or no? think I'm gonna skip the rest of those. I don't know, some of these across here could go. Darn it. Well, grab two at a time. Oh, and then the one that I actually grabbed pops and flies. Okie dokie. Yeah. I hope this don't look like a mess when it's done. That's all I got to say. 'Cause I don't know. I'd hate to have to pop off a bunch of these to redo it. Let me stand this up because it's making me nervous using all these. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Almost knocked them. I know it's because I'm getting tired. Let me see. Yeah, it is 7:30. I gotta get the birds up in a minute. Oh, excuse me. Let me. Ah, there's an H. Where? Now let me check about N. Do something with N. Set this down. Um, I don't think I did grab any N. Okay, so do I leave them regular? No, there's a lot of them in here. A lot more than I think I saw at first. Darn it. I'm gonna cry if I get done with this and I'm like, this don't even look right, and I end up having to pull all kinds of drills off of it. Oh, it's gonna break my heart. I don't see any eights either, and there's a lot of eights in here. I'm just gonna have to order a lot more. Well, that one popped and flew. Why are there two of them over here on top of each other, too? Alrighty, that's probably why that one popped and flew. I guess I'm not doing those ones. May as well do that one. Well, dang. These ones aren't sticking very well. G. Do I have G? I could have swore I saw them. Yeah. Glitter. Oh my God, the G's have glitter. Oh man, I'm just putting everything on this. Oh boy. And two, what's two? Two is pixie dust. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Let me just fill all these M's with one it's supposed to be because I give up. I totally freaking give up right now. I'm just like, forget it. Never mind. I may as well just do this. Because this is about to be craziness up in the middle of this sucker. I got glitter, I got pixie dust, I got crystal, AB. I hope this doesn't look too insane. Because I kind of want it to look nice for him. I didn't mean to get all crazy and crazy with it. Dang it. They keep doing that. It's over here still. Now that I've decided I'm doing them all. Let me see here. Oh, think I'm gonna stop after I'm done with this one. Gonna try really hard to stop after I'm done with this one. Anyway. 'Cause I do need sleep for work. This is what's taking so long on this. Well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, because even the background had so many different colors all intertwined. It looks like waves in the background. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's not just a flat background. It's got a lot of movement in it, which I really appreciate. I like that. There goes my drink thing again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I know I don't have 8. I don't have M. I have G. Oh, here's one of my ones. Ooh, where'd it pop to that? There it is. Okay. I keep zigzagging all over the place. I need to stop that. I was being good about it earlier. I was just going through each area, each little circle at a time, each line at a time. Now I'm just kind of bouncing. Darn it, this thing, he keeps kicking it over. My darling dear little Sarge. Diamond painting interference cat. That whole thing. Get back to doing this the way I was so I don't miss a bunch. Okay. There's an H. I just did H's. Hmm. I'll have to catch it later. Or it's gonna bug the piss out of me. Where was it at? Right there. Okay. Oh, where's the H? I swear I just did H. Hmm. Which is a light green. Hmm. Let's see. There it is. Okay, I had almost given up on finding it. Alrighty, now moving right along. I think I can actually flip this. Oh, there's one of the M's that popped and flew. Or, no, that's not. It's a regular one. Don't need those. Now, let me make sure. Starting to get uncomfortable, and I'm probably gonna knock the camera. Anyhow. Well, let me go down the edges. I think I did pretty well. Way over there. Okay. There's something under my nail. They didn't ask anybody to stay after tonight. That's one thing. I was like, there was something on my mind about, yeah, they didn't ask anybody if they wanted to stay over tonight, which was kind of weird. Okay, now we've got a bunch of M's that are in the middle of these, which I don't want to do that. Those are going to have to be crystal, because that is crystal area. And there's a bunch of G's down in there. I'm going to saw an M in here, right there. I'm going to skip a lot of that. Yeah, because a lot of that I want crystal. I think I'll just add one at the tip of each of these. Ugh, and I dropped it. My aunt had texted me last night. She's like, "Oh, it's saying on the news it's super foggy out there. Drive careful, be safe." I'm like, yeah. I'm only like 5 minutes away from where I work, so it's not a big deal. And by the time we got off of work, it had pretty much dissipated, so it wasn't a biggie. Leave it all inside of that crystal. Seeing his P's and N's on the outside of this. I think I'll move right along with that. Yeah, and I'll jump up and kick this over some because Lord knows, don't want me to be able to work on my light board and do what I'm supposed to be doing on here. Not when my big guy needs his rest. He needs his 20 hours of sleep. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more up here. I'm seeing N and 2. All right, let me go right on to the 2s. Maybe I'll just do the whole outer border real quick. This is how I end up not getting sleep. Oh boy. Yeah, these ones I'm switching out because I've got so many specials. Now, plus I kitted up the Tigers part because I want to do it so bad. But I've got to finish this first. I mean, I am on the last leg of this for real, though. Once I get all of it. Whoa. Um, these are full of static. Shh. And I don't have anything over here to take care of that. 2 will be waiting till tomorrow. Okay, on to G. Or is it just because the bag isn't? No, they're full of static too. Well, um, if I could pick at the 4 at the top of this. Since I can't do either of those, just do the 4s. Yeah, drills and chills, other people are like starting on their second diamond painting. I'm like, I haven't even started my first. I'm still trying to finish this darn thing. But can't be helped. A lot of people aren't working all the overtime either. So, plus I had a little get together on Sunday. We celebrated Mabon and everybody brought a dish or two. So I made macaroni salad and tuna cheese spread. Hey, the cat's getting down, so that'll stay in place now. But that was fun, but that takes up a lot of my time too. I lose a day every time we have a get together. And then every Sunday we go to a class, and that's, well, few hours out of the day, at least. Okay, I'm starting to notice how much time I don't have. So I used to do this like 1 to, I'd say 4 hours, between 1 and 4 hours after work. But anyway, I'm just, all this overtime, I'm just so tired. And I used to use one of my days off, just like 8 hours. I would just work on a diamond painting, but haven't been doing that at a while. I haven't had any time. There's a nice run of the same color. I just wonder if it'll stick to my multiplacer, though. I can't even get it to come off my single placer. That's on 2. Oh my goodness, something. Diamonds and Washi asked this question. He was like, what was one of your favorite things or favorite traditions on Halloween? Well, when I was a little kid was when we had those, you would about suffocate behind these plastic masks with the little eye and little tiny holes for the nose and a little tiny little hole for the mouth. But every year we would go around and do our trick or treat, and it was me and my cousin and my uncle. because my uncle was only like 5 years older than us, 5, 6 years older than me, so only 5 years older than my cousin. My cousin's 1 year and 2 months older than me. And we'd go and do all of our trick or treating all through the neighborhood. And then at the end, we would stop into this pizza shop. And the pizza shop would give you, it was back before they had cans and plastic bottles. They would give you a glass bottle, which was a 16 ounce of Pepsi. They'd give you a slice of pizza and a bottle of pop, bottle of Pepsi. And we just loved that. That just finished up, made our Halloween. It just ended it just perfect. Get a slice of pizza and a Pepsi, and then go home and wait for everybody to dig through your candy to make sure there's nothing in there, check it to make sure it's safe. But yeah, we love that. I don't know if me and Vicky were allowed to cross the street at the time, so that was another special thing, because if we were with Jack, we could cross the street. And I was like, yep. Go up to the corner, turn left, well, and then cross the street there, and then go to the next corner, and it was kitty corner across little pizza place. That and the Shones down the block would have Halloween parties, and you'd do the bobbing for apples. We bobbed for apples and just all kinds of games and stuff, and they'd make all the funny treats and stuff like that. It looked like gross stuff, like eyes and different things like that. Don't see a lot of stuff like that anymore. Look at that. It's pretty on there. Pretty on there too. Time 7:56. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I need to force myself to stop doing this and go to bed, because yeah. And tomorrow I'll have to grab a dryer sheet, throw in there. Well, I'll probably get up and grab a dryer sheet right now before I get the birds up. So I've got them ready to go for tomorrow. I've got to get this damn thing out of my face. Well, I'll probably sit here and see if I can't find some crystals to replace. I need M, I need G. What's some of the M, G? I already decided I'm replacing P with D. M, G, N, M, G, and N. I better write these down. M, G, N. These other 8. H. Well, actually, let me make sure I don't already have them first while I'm writing these down. See, it says G is 956. Let me see. I have M. I did it. Okay. And already has crystals. 4 and P. Whoa. Yeah, I knocked it loose again. Okay. Hey, what crystals do I have? D, I already knew about 2 Ds. That's a 4. 4, D, L. Do I have? Do I have H? No. No H, no M, no G, no 8. So those I need to look at. Let me see. Well, I guess I'll let you guys go and I'll go ahead and do that and get some dryer sheets for these two, my glitter and my pixie dust. So, good night to me, good morning to you. I'll see you next time.